I have spent 8 years in the crypto space, and I can categorically tell you that these are simple mistakes that wreck people and make people lose a lot of money in cryptocurrency. Number one, lack of clarity while trading. A lot of people do not have a clear conscience or clear mind when trading. And the only way your mind can be clear while trading is to seek knowledge. And that is the reason why I always tell people, make sure you get a mentor, or make sure you seek as much knowledge as possible before you start trading crypto. Because the market has a way of manipulating the mind of people and making you feel confused to the extent that you make mistakes and you lose all your money. Another thing is always staring at the chart or looking at your wallet. But that is a very bad recipe for a trader. The reason that's very bad is because we all are emotional beings. And as an emotional person, you have greed and you have fear. Immediately you keep looking at your wallet or you keep looking at the chart, the market will keep moving at the point that you feel so scared or you feel so euphoric to take profit. Now let me break it down. If you take a trade, like you buy a coin and your expectation is for that coin to go up in price, if you keep on looking at the chart, you will be afraid when you notice a slight drop in price. And one thing I've known over the years is no market moves in a straight line, meaning that even if you take a trade for your trade to go up, it will momentarily go down a little or even go down by some percentage before it reverses and start going up. What does that mean? It means that no matter the direction you expect the trade to go, there's possibility, a very high possibility, that the trade will first of all go the opposite direction, either by a little percentage or by a huge percentage. But the important thing, and the reason why I always recommend that people should not stare at the chart or always look at their wallet balance when taking a trade, is because immediately the price goes against them, even by 5% or 10%, they will be so afraid and they will sell off. And guess what? Immediately they sell off, the market goes back to the direction they expected the market to go. And in that process, they will sell their trade and exit the market. Then the market will start moving in the direction they expected, and they will feel so much regret because they predicted the right price movement, but impatient and checking the chart all the time made them lose out on such trade. Then another thing that I noticed in the last few years I've been trading that have made a lot of people lose money is the fact that they do not trust their instinct. Now, trusting your instinct is a thin line between being stupid. Being stupid is you knowing and seeing all necessary signs that the market is about to change trend, and you keep holding on to a particular coin that is not yielding any profit. A lot of people, they just have positivity. No, you have to be objective. And on that note, I always recommend that people should always take classes, keep learning, keep trading, keep trying until you become a master of the market, so that you will be so good that your instinct becomes sharp. You do not become instinctively good if you do not trade the market over the years. And the last point I want to make is, make sure when you are starting out in crypto, start with a very minor percentage of money you want to eventually invest in the market. Now, what am I saying? Let's assume you want to invest $100 in the market. Do not put that $100 in the market immediately, most especially if you are a newbie. First of all, put, let's say, $10. The chances of you losing that $10 is very high, because experience is very necessary when it comes to investing or trading in crypto. So that when you lose that $10, you will still have like $90 to go back into the market, trade, and get your money back. However, if you had already put in the $100 in the first trial, you will lose that $100 and your spirit will be down. In fact, you will run away from the market. And that's the reason why so many people at the end of the day, they will say crypto is bad. Crypto is bad because they dive in head first. They did not do proper research. They did not follow their instinct. They just took a trade carelessly. They lost all their money and they feel dejected by what the market has done, and they do not want to continue. So I always recommend, make sure that you start small, you follow your instinct, you learn as much as possible, and take proper risk management procedures, and you'll be unstoppable. I remember my humble self, Ogunka Yusuf, your personal finance coach and also your research analyst. God bless you. Click the subscribe button if you find this information useful, and make sure you follow or share this so that others can enjoy from it. Remember, we're on a journey to defeat poverty. We cannot do it alone. Let's do it together. I remember my humble self, Ogunka Yusuf, Mr. Reliable. God bless you.